널 기다렸어.
That looks super.
I'm like, I think I recognize that person.
Yeah.
So here we go. Game number 2. Super against Maru.
So Super, the one thing he's got going for him is that he cheesed out innovation that one time. He does have 5 wins. So I mean, he's come out pretty consistently for the Afreeca freaks. And Maru though is one of the best at holding cheeses, and this is Dusk Towers, so it's going to be pretty hard to pull off something like that.
Maru's also pretty bulletproof in late game, so we're going to have to see. Super tends to follow these very specific patterns. There's a degree of predictability. Not the cleanest late game, but hey, anything can happen. As you can see, Super 4 wins to Maru's 2.
How does that even happen?
Is that even correct?
Where are those wins from?
Yeah, actually, where are those wins from?
Some Lei Feng tournament in 2013. I'm like, no, that doesn't count. That's like a totally different expansion.
Okay, no surprises here. Everybody votes for Maru.
Yeah. If someone was voting for Super, I'd say, come on, man. Rethink this one through. Maru's 11-0. He hasn't lost a single game yet.
All right, guys, we are going into game number 2. Super versus Maru. All right, let's do this. In the bottom left, in the purple, we've got our Protoss player, Super. And in the upper right, in the green, our Terran player, the favorite in this best of one, it's Maru.
Tasteless, have you ever dreamed about introing players? I mean, you've been doing this for, what, 8 years?
I'll tell you what, actually. I have dreams that I'm casting all the time, and they're not like nightmares. Like, apparently whatever part of my brain, like, like sometimes like nightmares somehow like reflect like what's going on. I just have redundant casting dreams.
You're just casting.
Yeah, I do.
I guess you do it so much that it's part of your brain. It's the way you're functioned.
Like I'm casting, and then there's like this whole thing in dreams with like it's not object permanence, because that's like where babies like. You hide an object from their vision, and then they think it like ceases to exist until they eventually. Yeah. But there's like this weird lack of like information permanence in your dreams. So sometimes like I'm casting a ZVZ in a dream of mine, and then I'm like, oh, look at that, he's got stalkers now. There's a Protoss.
Yeah.
I've had that, and that's weird. But yeah.
I just figured, like, especially something as straightforward and redundant as injuring the players. Figured it would sneak your way into your dreams. As
far as I can remember, dreams are hard to remember. I don't ever remember introing. I've had it where I'm bantering.
Yeah.
With I've probably been casted with all you guys in my dreams. I'm not even joking.
You get the whole crew in your brain.
Now? I started casting at 19 and I'm 31, so it's like 12 years of casting. Yeah, it's a long time. That's a lot of time.
You're getting near the tipping point where it's like you've been casting for more years than you haven't been.
Oh, I can't wait to get there.
You need, 6 more years?
6 more years.
Or 7 more years, I guess.
I can't wait to drop that line. Like, I've casted more than I haven't casted.
I am more caster than human.
That's right. But yeah, do you ever have dreams that you're casting, by the way?
Yeah, occasionally.
But are they just these like kind of redundant dreams, or?
Yeah, pretty straightforward. I don't really know why that is. But nothing really special goes on.
I have it all the time. I'm riding the train in Seoul, or like I'm just getting groceries or something like that.
Yeah.
I would have dreams that I'm playing StarCraft as well, and that's also really weird, because in a lot of my ones where I'm playing it, it's the same thing happens where I'm like playing the TDT, and then all of a sudden the guy's Zerg and he's got Banelings, and I have like the wrong units.
Ultralisk in your back door.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, that's annoying.
That's not fair.
So on this game, real quick here, let's highlight what Maru did, and he did very effectively. You make this eBay here because Protoss can't mine efficiently from about 3 patches. And he actually got that eBay to like 99%.
Yeah.
And then what you do is you don't finish it because you can just cancel it. And it's a really annoying thing for Protosses to deal with.
Yeah, this is something that TY made very popular. He was the first one to do it in a lot of his games.
And that was a huge shift in the meta when he started doing that, because, it's not like it's that hard to do. Uh-oh, already a bad start. And immediately Super loses the first adept. This is looking just really bad right now for him. Maru gets off this sick eBay block, and then right after that, he loses the first adept. And really, man, losing the first adept, kind of like when Terran has the Reaper out, it's kind of unacceptable to lose that.
Yeah, it's one of these weird things where even I feel like Maru does this all the time, where he keeps his Marines at the bottom of that, or at the top of that third base ramp. A lot of Terrans do it, and they wall their ramp a lot of the time too, most of the time, just to deal with the depths. So you're not really losing much by shading before you go up that ramp, and I feel like that would have been the smarter thing to do, but perhaps just getting flustered, not going for that there.
So we have Super. He's going to go for another Nexus here. Maru's actually going to push out in a little bit of a timing here.
Yeah, he went for the concussive shells first with 3 racks after the expand.
It's smart because if Protoss is being sparse with units, the Marauder shell hits whatever's going to run away because you're not going to try to fight this. You're going to try to run from it. And then the Marines just kill it. And you kind of snowballs from there. You know, Stalkers
These 3
are
Stalkers,
very, very brittle units.
They can't fight against this army. So if he doesn't expect the concussive shells, this is actually very smart by Super. He needs to back off. He needs to wait for more units. Do not want to get caught by that concussive shells.
And that's why you see that extra damage you take is actually just pretty scary. Now there's some more Stalkers coming out here, and Blink is about to be done. Now he might be able to save this with Blink, but it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, I don't think so. Look at this. He's going to catch another Stalker and chip it down, and that third base is not getting up.
Damn, Maru's just like so sick. Oh,
and then he just goes home. He's like, no, there's a possibility you have Blink on the way. I did my damage. I'm going home.
Yeah, and Blink is going to get done right when Maru escapes. I mean, Maru is like such a clean player. My God.
Yeah, this is why he's so consistent too, because generally you lose a bunch of games by, you know, making small mistakes here or there, but he just doesn't.
Okay, the Stalkers are coming up now. Now he might be able to chase some of this down. So it looks like Maru, this is actually very smart by him. Notice how he targets differently there. Now, good control here by Super. He actually shoots down the one Marauder there, which allows him to then engage the rest of the Marines. The Marines are only good if that one Marauder's with him.
Yeah, and now with the rest of the units up here at the top of this ramp, he's going to push the Observer forward this time before he goes for any shenanigans. And Maru has not made a third CC. He's just making a bunch of units and getting a bunch of upgrades. He's got double tech lab here.
Ooh, not the best control there by Super. And Stim's actually Stim just got done. Combat Shield is on the way here as well. I think Maru might actually go for a timing attack here. Now, Super actually is going to have to hold his third base because there is like one pylon powering 5 gateways coming up. If there's some kind of drop or harass at the entrance and he takes that down, oh my God, he's so good. Look at this. This is like
he's fighting the battle, and he's just like
you get 5 stars this game. Yeah, Maru. Like you really have. He's not really made any mistakes. Watch, he'll scan here and kill this, and I'm like, okay, you got it. Just chill out.
Stop being so
perfect
good.
Play.
Mr. Perfect Play.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. He's just like literally
can't keep getting away with this.
You know, like what was that famous artist that like drew a perfect circle for a king? Like it was like absolutely very like completely and totally perfect. That's actually Maru. Like it's supposed to be impossible to draw a perfect circle, but Maru does that. Imagine if Maru was an ice skater. He would be doing like
figure skater?
The triple figure spin, perfect landing, all the judges, everybody from around the world, the French judges, the Slovakian judges, the Russian judges, the American judges, the Canadian judges, all perfect 10s. Like we might have to end StarCraft 2 after this because we've just seen the perfect game, guys.
No, this is the last one. This is actually
this
the perfect
one. I'm like, well, now we know what the perfect game looks like.
Our life is complete. We got a drop coming over here.
Yep. And, you know, he's going to try to shade in here. Did he block that out? Nope. Nope, did not manage to do that. So the Adepts are going to get in here. Now, this is the kind of play that actually Super needed to start having if he was going to come out and win this.
Oh, I don't... He's got double Widowmine in here, and 9 SCVs die to all those Adepts.
I think Super's going to try to just all in.
Well, he's making a 4th base behind this, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong, actually. It just looked like it with the Warp Prism out here.
He's got a lot of units with those extra gateways, and look at that, the Widowmine getting a very nice hit off, and a force field on the ramp, too!
Super turning this game on its head right now. Oh, my God!
I don't know if the Liberator's going to save him here. He's got to float that orbital away.
He's going to get the orbital, too. Look at this!
Oh, man.
After everything Maru did right, Super is just actually playing a brilliant game. Too many Adepts, too many Stalkers, and that one money force field. This might be Super's game after all.
Oh, and he goes home, too. A very, very smart idea.
Yeah,
Go home, tech up. You've got a 4th base. It's 4 bases to 2. There's no reason to try to end the game
if
now.
you're in Super's position here, you can actually just wait for Terran to expand again and then just go kill it because you should always have more.
Do some kind of soft contain. Make sure he doesn't drop you anywhere. Get your observers into position.
Okay, he's actually going to... He's going to just shade in here. Oh, what?
Kills another observer.
That's so funny. Well, these Adepts are not doing that much.
Like this wall back here. Gonna stop any Adepts from shading into the back door.
Now, if this is any other Terran player, I would say that the game's over, but the fact that it's Maru, you got to have a little bit of hope. Problem is the sheer volume of Protoss units in this game. He's at 160 supply-ish.
Yeah, and that's why with everything that Maru did right, the build that he did, it shuts down the 3rd base, but it delays your own 3rd base for a really long time. Especially the follow-up, too. He didn't go for it right away. He went for all the tech.
Well, let's also remember, too, he did not actually kill a lot of Stalkers back there at the start, and he lost a lot of Marines in that Marauder. So, I mean, even though the Nexus was delayed, the Stalker count for Super was actually pretty good, and when he did that timing, I mean, he really got in there and did the damage he had to do. So Super can definitely still win this, guys. Or, sorry, Maru can still win this, but Super is definitely in the lead.
Maru's coming down over here now. He's dropped out what looks like 4 medevacs worth of units and spots that there's no 4th base here. I'm not sure if he knows about the other 4th base, though. Maybe he wouldn't expect Super to take that one because it's more vulnerable to drops and the like. Just getting on that high ground, Marauders can shoot there, and even Marines, I think. So,
well, Super's actually, from here on out, I mean, after he won that attack, he's basically done everything right. I mean, he's getting all the upgrades he needs. He's finishing up all the possible tech. Maru is having to slow play this game, only just now landing his 3rd base here at about the 11-minute marker.
Yeah, this is pretty slow. It's not even an orbital. And he sends his SCVs too early, too, so they go the opposite way.
Hopefully, yeah, he actually took care of that. I think Maru's killed 4 observers this game, all with scans, by the way.
Something like that.
It's kind of superhuman. So, what he's going to do is try to just do counterattacks here. And actually, Super's going to try to do the all-in. There are so many Widow Mines, though.
And the Liberators got blinked underneath, too. This is just so much Protoss. The SCV's trying to help out, but it's not going to be enough.
He's making some more Stalkers. I think Maru might be losing this game. Maru, though, with a counterattack over here at the 4th base, cutting down that pylon cannon, hitting the Nexus as well.
How is Super going to deal with this? He has to walk all the way back home, and he's going to try to just kill Maru right here. He's trying to get up that ramp.
He's going to try to force his way in. He's gunning down those pylons. He's gotten inside. The SCV's been pulled. The medevacs are healing up.
Oh, and he's trying to hold on desperately. Super's whole army not fighting together, but this has been cleaned up back at Super's base.
He's still doing so much damage. Just one Immortal might be able to close it all out. The Liberator comes in here and sets up a liberation zone. He needs to get the next wave of Marines and Marauders out here. Meanwhile, we see a blink on top here by Super. GG! What in the hell?
Super, the first person to defeat Maru in the 2016 Pro League. What a play.
I don't understand anything anymore.
It's the wristbands, man.
It didn't go like we had planned it. Maru's supposed to just win that, and that was supposed to not be an interesting match. Instead, Super just took down one of the best Terrans of all time. And actually, this is huge. This means the Afreeca Freaks still have a fighting chance, Valdez.
Yeah, it's a really big deal. Taking out Maru was probably the one match that I thought could not happen.
Yeah,
right?
I know, right?
The one thing that couldn't happen here that doesn't make sense is beating Maru, but Super, I mean, he's like the Terran sniper at this point.
Yeah,
Just
man.
taking out big Terran after big Terran.
He looked great. Kudos to Super. I mean, really proving the world wrong back there. Man.
The upsets are real in round number 3. You can see that Maru looks more embarrassed than anything else.
Well, I think that he should have gotten a third command center a little bit faster there. I think you're right. Like, he had this cool push, but it's like, okay, well, he just cancels it, and then he makes the Nexus again. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, and he didn't make the CC right away, right? After he canceled the third Nexus of Super, it looked like he teched up and he was going for a double drop first into the third CC, which delayed it further. And then by that time, you know, Super had already made his third Nexus. He had 5 more gateways, and that's when that huge push came in.
Okay, guys, we're going to go to a short break. When we come back, it's Billowy versus Cure here at SPO TV.